think understanding his insecurity and why this happens and when he's triggered is important to understand. Hey guys, so I wanted to talk about this topic that has been coming up in a lot of our conversations with LDR couples, and we noticed that a lot of guys have been trying to control their girlfriend based on their own insecurities. So I wanted to focus on the idea of insecurities when it comes to jealousy coming from a man, from the guy side. And so right now, as you know, as a girl, you might be feeling, oh, like my boyfriend doesn't like it when I go out with friends, and so I don't get to have my own freedom. I don't have my own independence, and he's so controlling. Those are the types of feelings that you must be feeling right now, because your boyfriend might be trying to control you. Basically feel like he's trying to control your life and who you get to talk to and who you don't, and this is a lot of toxicity building within the relationship. So what you can do is, number one, try to be super transparent with him. So for the first few weeks or first few months, it's going to take time, and you're going to have to keep on telling him, like, it's okay, look, I'm gonna go out with a couple of friends right now, and there might be a couple of guy friends, and I just wanted to let you know that I'm gonna go out with them, and please don't feel insecure or anything. Like, these are just friends, and then kind of like let him know who's gonna be there, the type of scenario. And I think it would be good to do this for at least like a couple of months, just so like he feels a little bit more safe. And then I think after he starts feeling safe, he's gonna be opening up, and he's gonna the insecurities are gonna start to fade away little by little. So I think just letting him feel like he's secure, at least within the first few months, within the time that you're taking action now. Just like whenever you're about to go out, like shoot him a text like, hey, I'm gonna go out with a couple of friends, or maybe a couple of guy friends. Or whenever you guys are doing video call, like kind of like show him who the guys are that you're gonna be going out with. So number two is try to introduce him to your guy friends. And I think this is a great way to make him feel like, okay, like I can trust my girl, like, okay, like, she already introduced me to her guy friends, and I guess it should be fine, kind of thing. Because once you introduce them, it's gonna kind of like break the ice, and it's gonna go straight into like, okay, these guys have been friend zoned, like, there's no possibility that anything's gonna happen or anything like that. At least it's gonna have like a more like a security net for him. So whenever you get the chance, if you're video calling with your boyfriend, kind of just like maybe create a group chat or group video call, anything like that, just to like let him know who exactly you're talking to or texting to. Even if at that distance, it's gonna make him feel more secure. And then number three is, this one's gonna be a little bit harder, but I think it's long-term wise, it's really gonna help you guys. And I think, talking to him about his insecurities and letting him admit these insecurities that he has about jealousy, and him being insecure about who you talk to and go out with. I think letting him know about this, bringing it up and communicating it to him is super important. And the next step would be him admitting these insecurities. And that way both of you can like start working on this insecurity together, and you can be there to support him, like whatever he needs, like kind of like be understanding, and then see where he's coming from. Of course, I'm not saying that every single thing that he says is fair or anything like that, but I think understanding his insecurity and why this happens and when he's triggered is important to understand. So once you guys have communicated about this insecurity, try to talk it out, and then kind of like let him admit it. And then after that, it's gonna be a matter of supporting him with it, and then you being there for him. So those are the 3 tips that I have. So I hope they help. And if you have any more questions, let us know in the comments below, or DM us, shoot us a message, anything, and then we're gonna be creating more content based on these questions that you have, or advice that you have based on whatever we should be talking more about. So hope they help. Ciao ciao.